pretty much she dropped me or whatever. She probably really didn't, because I don't think you can do that in 10 days, but she didn't have patience for me, I guess. Anyway, whatever. So, there's so many people fail in that class, it's unreal. But anyway, no big deal, because I really didn't want to be there anyway. I said, well, after I get out of here, I'm gonna go up to the office and switch majors anyway, because I already know I didn't pass this class, so whatever. So I went up there and I went to register yesterday, and not register, but switch majors. And I sat there and I was like, oh, I don't even know what I'm going for. I completely forgot what it was called, because the thing that I picked to go for is administrative office tech, and it's not really what I wanted to go for, but I figured, I looked and there's really nothing that I want to go for that's not in the medical field, so I nothing grabbed my attention. So I'm like, oh well. So I go and get a pamphlet, on it. And as I'm walking in, a man's walking out, and he's behind me now, and he's like telling a friend, oh, I'm taking up marketing. And I just kind of, it was weird, because it was like the only thing I heard. The place was like, people were talking, but it was the only part of anybody's conversation that really just stood out. And so I kind of thought about it for a second. I was like, marketing. I wouldn't be good at selling anything or anything like that. I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this office thing. And excuse me. And so I go and I fill that out, and then when I leave, I called my mom and tried to call my dad. Nobody is answering the phone at the house or either of their cell phones. So it's like, well, I'm gonna leave a message and tell them what happened and everything. And then I go to the the library, and sit down for a while, check my email and things like that. But when you go in, you have to sign in. So I go and I sign in, and as I'm signing in, a man walks up, he's carrying himself like, I don't know, like a, how those entrepreneurs like carry themselves. They're like coming in, and they're just like, hi, how you doing? Da, da, da. He just bubbly and tons of energy, and he just reeked of money. You know what I mean? Anyway, he might not have had that money yet, but I had a feeling that he was going to have money very, very soon. Anyway, in his future, it's weird, but I just sensed that about him. Anyway, so he puts this book on the counter to be checked out, at the library, and I just happened to glance down as I'm signing my name, and I looked over at the book, and what does it say? It says, excuse me. It says keys to good marketing, or keys to great marketing, or something like that. And I just kind of stared. He probably thought, what's wrong with this lady? Because I was just kind of staring at it for a minute, and I'm like, weird, I was like, what does it mean? Okay, somebody's trying to tell me something, but what are they trying to tell me? Should I go into marketing? And then I was like, I don't know anything about marketing. So what does it mean? He was very handsome, so maybe the man I'm going to meet in the future is going to be into marketing. I have no idea what that meant. So I just kept that in my thoughts. Like, okay, I noticed these things. I noticed that's two coincidences, and within like 10 minutes. So what did it mean? So I go and I sit down and I check in my email and everything. And then I leave and I go and I get in the car with my mom, and then I just had to tell somebody about it. So I told my mom about it, and she's like, "Oh no, you don't. I don't think you." She's like, "You wouldn't be good at marketing. You gotta have that go get 'em type of attitude and everything, that type A personality, and that's just that's not you." And I'm like, "Yeah, probably not." but but still, What do y'all think it meant? Because I mean, I remember thinking when I saw the man, how good looking he was, and how well groomed he was, and how he carried himself all at once. I was thinking, wow, it's a nice looking man. Anyway, but so I just wondered. I don't know. I'm a loss for words. But anyway, I just had to bring that up because that was a coincidence I noticed, and Today was a very productive day. Nothing special, just a really good day. No, nothing to nothing to complain about, but just a good day. I got a lot done. I pretty much have been moving nonstop most of the day. I sat down and watched some Oprah with my mom for a little while. Um, they were, if y'all didn't see it, they were going across country with. She was going across country with Gail. It was really funny. Um, I didn't catch the ending though. Caught a little bit of Sylvia Brown here and there as I was going through getting to get my laundry through the living room and things like that. And I completely cleared my floor finally. I had bunches and bunches of boxes from my closet. I've been wanting to go through just old paperwork and things like that. And if anybody knows about paperwork, it takes a while to go through paperwork, especially when it's kind of just all been thrown in a box. Because that's kind of what I have a tendency of doing is keeping a box underneath my desk, an empty box, because like what I do is like when my son comes home from school and he has a bunch of schoolwork, I look at it and instead of sorting it all out right then and there, I just put it in that box. And then all this paperwork, not just that, but like bills, and which I don't get very many of, thank God. But just whatever, any kind of paper, I end up throwing in a box, and then when it fills up, I usually go through it. Or if I'm moving from place to place, I end up with like 3 or 4 boxes and shove them in my closet, and so that's kind of what happened. So anyway, I went through them today, and it took a long time. I got a lot done though. That was just one of the things I got done. So it's been a very productive day, and nothing really inspiring today that I can think of. Gosh, I love looking at my board. It's just like right there, right in front of me, and it's huge compared to my last one. That's kind of neat. Uh, I found this new little tiny New Testament that somebody gave me. I've never read the Bible. I started to read the Bible. Um, I read like Genesis and Revelations. It's funny, isn't that like in the back or something? I don't know. But anyway, I've never, like I said, never been a real religious person. But my mom, she converted to Islam when I was like 7. So that was, I wasn't really. That's pretty much all I was taught was that. So I know a lot about that, but I kept my mind open to other things. I didn't feel like that was the way I wanted to go, I guess you could say. So I kind of, when I was like 15 or 16, I finally told her that how I felt, and it kind of broke her heart a little bit. But that's just, I can't live my life for her. I have to live it for me. So we're okay now, though. But anyway, um, I might check it out and read it and see, take notes and stuff of things I find interesting in it, things that inspire me. I've got an open mind now. I might just check out all the books. All right, well, y'all have a nice day. Talk to you later.